Okay guys, so basically my Steam Deck would have been here yesterday from FedEx and their shipment was delayed. So I basically said, okay FedEx, I'll come pick up instead of waiting for you guys to send me tomorrow because it was close to me. Like their facility is like a 10-minute drive. So I just told them that, and so today I came and picked it up because they confirmed that I could pick it up or I'd have to wait like till like 8 o'clock today, which is the next day. So yeah, here we have the Steam Deck. Gonna unbox it. I'm definitely gonna put Windows on it. I've been told that they've been slowly updating the software and adding more support for games, and they're improving Linux. Apparently there's gonna be a HDR on this thing soon because Linux doesn't have HDR and this is a Linux based device. So yeah, that's pretty cool. This is only the 64 gig version. I 100% ensured to get an SD card from early. So here we have the Steam Deck, and whoa, this thing is beautiful. I like how it looks so far. A lot of people did slightly complain about the overall, like the packaging. I don't mind. I think this looks cool. You get a case with it, which is me. I don't have to go run up and down look for a case to buy. Here we have the thing. You see the deck, and whoa, this thing is massive. This looks pretty massive. The only thing I kind of wish they released like a Steam Deck 2, because the screen to ratio, I didn't really like the bezels, but I think I like this. I think I like it regardless. If they made an OLED model in the future, I'm definitely gonna try to upgrade to that for sure. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It smells new. It's pretty nice. So with that being said, I want to compare this thing. Your games are going places. It's pretty cool. I want to compare it to my case for my Nintendo Switch, and you can see there's a massive difference. It's a massive difference right there. So for sure, here we got the little box here. Just in from Valve. Their shipping wasn't too bad. I'm in Canada. This thing shipped from USA. It actually got here faster than I thought. I thought it took like 2 weeks. They didn't really give me any updates. I had to message them, and then I started seeing the updates. And later, they showed me that it was shipping through FedEx. Yep. Yeah, I'm so excited for this thing. So I almost couldn't sleep yesterday. How excited I was for this thing. Well, so this is a charger. So it's a USB-C charger. It's neat. I do need an extra USB-C charger. Like, I really need one. So this is just perfect. Perfect. I'm definitely gonna have to go buy a couple stuff for this, like the dock and stuff. I want to get the a bigger SSD thing. Here we have a little booklet. It's probably telling you about the charge and maintenance. All irrelevant stuff. I've been told that putting Windows on this thing could be pretty hard, but it could also be easy too. Right now I don't have a PC on me, so maybe I'll see if I could get Windows on it by using the Steam Deck itself and put Windows on the SD card I bought, which is 1 terabyte. This is a 64 gig version, of course, so I had to get more storage, and I'm planning to get an internal storage upgrade soon. See if I could source it. Yeah, here we have the Valve Steam Deck. The case is pretty neat, pretty cool looking. I'm gonna go grab my SD card. I put it down somewhere around here, so I have to go get that right now. So yeah guys, I had to cut off this little thing. They gave me this little tag that says Valve, which is kind of cool. Like they did a little thing with their company. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, so I'm just gonna open up this case here. Open up the case. Oh, holy. Wow, this thing looks beautiful. I will say, this thing looks absolutely gorgeous. It looks better than I thought. I will say this thing looks a lot better when you see this thing in person. Like, whoa, man, this is beautiful. It is massive though. It is pretty massive. It feels comfortable in one hand. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to hold it with 2 hands. So you guys can see we're filming iPhone 13. But yeah, this thing looks pretty. Buttons look clicky. There's a touchpad, Steam button. It's pretty cool. Looking at it, it's a pretty cool design. This is gonna be like my PlayStation Switch. With Sony, I give up on you guys. On the back, you have these extra buttons. It's pretty cool. And here, I've been told the earlier models the fan were allowed, so now they're shipping it with a quieter fan. So hopefully I have the quieter fan, most likely, because this thing's been out for a while now, and a lot of the little annoying stuff, people talked about it and they kind of worked out the kinks. I don't know if this thing has power. We'll see. Hopefully this thing has power. If not, then I guess we'll go charge it. Seems like it's dead. There's no power. Oh man. But okay, before we do all that, let's try to compare this thing to the Switch. It's kind of hard. I'm trying to hold my tripod stand while I'm filming for you guys. So we're gonna compare this thing to the Switch real quick. So let me open up the Nintendo Switch. We're trying to have a better setup for you guys. This unboxing. Definitely trying to get like a white desk or just paint my room white, just a little better. Here we have the OLED Switch. In comparison, I need to clean the screen, versus the Steam Deck. And you can tell, you can see there's a difference. Like, holy, Steam Deck is definitely more massive. In terms of the screen, I don't know yet. I think the OLED Switch might have, it actually might be smaller, but this looks smaller on video. Man, that's crazy. So yeah, we're gonna go charge this thing up, and I'll be back, guys. Charge this thing up. One more thing, I don't know where these things feel good. I don't know where the SD card slot is, but there should be one. Okay, so the SD card slot's right there. Okay, that's cool. Alright, I can charge this thing up. That's how it looks. Oh, ow. This thing does stand up pretty good by itself. You can see the little charging light up there. That's pretty cool, I like that. But looking at the Switch, I cleaned up the Switch a little bit. Cleaned up the screen a little bit. So looking at the Switch does have a slightly wider screen. That's the OLED Switch. But this thing is nice. The screen is gonna be, the Switch OLED is gonna be a bit more vibrant because that's the Switch, you know, like it's an OLED, right? But the Steam Deck is gonna be more like the Switch V1, where it's like a LCD, but it does not look bad. It looks pretty nice. Like it really looks pretty nice regardless. Okay, so here we have the initial setup. Let's turn up the volume. Okay, so the trackpad, everything, D-pad, all that stuff looks pretty cool. See if I can get this tripod stand pretty still. I am still holding this thing, so hopefully we can get some stabilization. So enter. I'm gonna have to set up my Wi-Fi and all that stuff, so I'm probably just gonna do that right now and get all that stuff situated, and we could continue the video. So yeah, we got my Wi-Fi in. Now we're just waiting for it to install, which is cool, I guess. I kind of would think they would have updated this thing from the factory, but apparently not. Do that next time, Valve. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. It does feel pretty premium. It is touchscreen as well, if you guys are wondering. I really don't want to make this video a bit too long, but it might be at the same time. So here, I'm just gonna connect the SD card, the micro SD card to it, and yeah. But the main reason I got this is because, as you guys know, I have a PS5, I have my Switch, and like I do want to play a bit more powerful games on the go. And so this to me is gonna be my PS5 portable. I wish Sony would have just done it, just make a PlayStation 5 portable, like a PS Vita 2 or something like that. But Sony isn't doing the handheld space right now, so like I just had to move on. So Steam Deck, that's where we're at, portable PC. So this is gonna be like my go-to device. Is it gonna replace my PlayStation 5, my Nintendo Switch, and everything? I don't know, only time will tell. But this is kind of like a nicer Switch in a way. But the Switch is still nice. It's gonna give my Nintendo games. I don't think I'm gonna pirate anything. I have a 3DS for 3DS games. I have dedicated systems for certain games. I have my dedicated Nintendo Switch for Nintendo games. I spent a couple money on Nintendo, but I might try the Wii U emulator on this thing and see how much better I could push Breath of the Wild to look versus the Switch. But at the same time, this isn't really supposed to replace anything. This is just for more comfort, because I do like to carry my games around. So that's kind of why I got the Steam Deck. Sony, you fumbled the bag. Other people are taking over. Lots of other people doing this now in the portable PC space. I love that now gaming is becoming a little bit more better, mobile, everything. So this is really cool. Yeah, this is pretty cool to see, and I definitely like it. While that thing is like taking its time, I'm just gonna insert the SD card. Don't want any damages. I don't even know what the right way to do this is. Just gonna try it like that. Okay, looks like it's in. So we got the SD card in, 1 terabyte. So we got the 64 internal memory, which is probably less, and then we have the 1 terabyte SD card. Well, I'm definitely gonna get the internal MR2 SSD. I believe that's what it's called, and get that. So I don't know. I have to try to find it online, get a deal. It might be expensive. It's SSD, and I'll see how does that go from there. So apparently it does have a charge, unless it's like quick charge, but it does have a little bit of bars, but I'm gonna plug it in regardless. Okay, just a couple of seconds now. Okay guys, so now we have to sign in. So I'm using the Steam app, and I'm scanning the QR code, and I'm accepting my stuff. Sign in. Okay, so this should sign us in. Okay, looking pretty cool. Yada yada yada. Welcome to Steam Deck. Okay, looks pretty cool. Looks pretty interesting. That being said, I'll heat off my gloves. A little annoying. Okay, so here we have the Steam Deck. I don't know. I've been told Destiny 2 wasn't playable on this, unless they add this now. Is it playable? I don't know. I'd have to try out these things, but this is a lot of space. 100 gigs. Holy. So yeah, we could play Apex Legends now. Actually, it has a X mark on it, so I'm guessing that means it's not playable. But this is why we're gonna put Windows on it. I guess all the things with the little sign thing means not playable. I'm gonna have to definitely buy some games on this thing for sure. This looks really different. I don't know. Yeah guys, I kind of figured it out. I got the Steam store to work, which is this thing, so you can get like games, applications, and emulators. So right now I'm using the software to get Windows on the Steam Deck. So yeah, it does, if you're trying to use a desktop mode, like it does require some computing. Like this is like the computer stuff aspect of it. But yeah, you have this section. Now I got the store to work. If you guys have any problems and your thing is not working, there's a video online, or I could make a video show you, because I got like a little error thing here. But yeah, after putting in this password code thing, then like it was good. You like set your own password. So yeah, with this thing, like you can get emulators and stuff like that. So right now I have Minecraft Java edition and the Wii emulator, which works and it's completely free, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, yeah, I'm just figuring a Steam Deck and installing stuff. I'm definitely trying to get the dual boot right now so I can have Windows and Steam OS and the Linux. So yeah, so that's what we're doing right now. I'm trying to flash on the Windows image onto my SD card. So yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the second part 2 of this, where I'll show off the gaming and stuff like that. But for now, I'm just figuring this thing out. There's so much you could do with this thing. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I love my Steam Deck. It has a really cool feel, like trackpad, everything. I'm just trying to figure it out. Okay, so here we have the initial setup. Let's turn up the volume. Okay, so the trackpad, everything,